What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Sofi stock. Guys, you have to embrace the volatility in these early stage growth stocks. I'm telling you, once this volatility ends, we're going to be heading for a rocket ship to the moon. Institutional investors are loading this stock up like you've never seen before. Once the new quarterly report comes out, there's no telling how high the institutional ownership is going to be. We're going to be covering some massive catalysts coming up for Sofi stock, as well as more catalysts heading into 2022. And I'm also going to be answering some other questions that you guys put in my YouTube comments. Once again, I want to say I really appreciate the support, guys. You guys have been giving me great engagement on the videos. This is the #1 channel covering the Sofi stock. We've been covering the stock for about 3 months now through all of the ups and downs. We just surpassed 4,000 subscribers. And I already told you, once we get up to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams for you guys, inside of the market when the market is moving. It's going to be very exciting. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. We still have 65% of you guys not subscribed that are continuously watching the video. So if you don't have a YouTube account, be sure to make a YouTube account, get subscribed, hit the bell notification, and you'll be notified as soon as a video is posted. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, a rough day in the market. Those indexes were really getting hit early in the morning. As you can see right here, the S&P 500 red, Dow red, NASDAQ got really hit. I mean, this thing was down almost 1% early in the morning, and the Russell got smoked, down 1%. SoFi finished down 2.3%. And a question I've been getting, guys, is should I buy now or wait? Guys, the opportunities were there this morning. SoFi was down around 4 to 5%, early in the morning around 10:30. So that was your buying opportunity if you wanted to get in really cheap and start adding a position very slowly. We still have massive room to run, guys. I'm telling you right now. We're still hovering at that 12 billion market cap that we've been hovering around for the past 3 weeks. But if we look at the 5-day chart, things still look pretty solid, guys. We still have strong support in the low 15 range, the past 3 to 4 days. SoFi was actually one of the stronger growth stocks in the market today. As you can see here, Square finished down 4%, got absolutely hit. Palantir finished down 4% as well. And Robinhood got smoked almost 5%. So SoFi, in my opinion, is showing some very solid strength. Only down about 2% on the day. So something I wanted to cover in this video early on is this entire Wall Street bets, meme stock, plays, okay? You got to understand, Wall Street bets is really targeting, those low floats, those short interests, extremely high short interest. I believe the way they built this company up for when they went public is for the institutional investors. The reason why is this company has a really large float compared to a lot of those other meme stocks that you're seeing, surge 30%. Down 30%, surge 20%, down 20%. So in my opinion, this company is building very strong stability for the years to come. And this is when you want to be getting in when the institutional investors are loading. As we can see here, SoFi has 799 million outstanding shares. A lot of people don't like the big floats. In my opinion, I like the big floats because they give me more stability in the company, lowers volatility a little, because those companies with 100, 200 million outstanding shares, those things move like crazy, when the retail traders get a hold of them and start, trading. As we can see here, GameStop has about 74 million outstanding shares. Express has about 66 million shares, and Clover Health has 145 million shares. So I'm trying to show you guys these companies that continue to sit in that Wall Street bets, momentum trading. Those companies have tiny, tiny floats compared to SoFi Technologies. This is really good because I'm telling you, these are the stocks that institutional investors look for. They are gobbling up massive amounts of shares, eating up the flow, and that's what you want to see. You don't see the stock moving when this is happening because there's so much selling going on at the same time that the stock basically just settles out and just hovers around that same prices. Now, for anybody new to the channel that does not believe insiders are buying the stock, I was tracking this stock way before the earnings came out, and the institutional ownership before the earnings report was 5% of the float, guys. As you can see now, this has jumped to 39%. Just in a matter of 1 to 2 months, guys. Insiders are buying up this stock heavy. And that is a big reason why this SPAC stock is not falling down to $9, $8, $7, $6. We've seen this in 90% of SPAC stocks getting crushed down to $5, $4. This is a very good sign on a SPAC stock. I know we haven't moved, in months and months, but I'm telling you right now, this is going to be making a big move because we have the most largest catalyst coming up potentially inside of the entire market. That is a bank charter. You can see here the active positions have increased 185 positions, decreased 37 positions, and 28 positions just held. We have 250 institutional holders right now holding this stock, eating up that flow. Once again, anybody new to the channel, I am not just pumping these videos out for views. As you can see here, I own 42,000 in this Robinhood account. And someone also asked a question, why don't I transfer all of my money over to SoFi? I'm not going to do that quite yet because I do like to play options from time to time, and SoFi does not offer, options trading yet, but I believe that is going to happen in the future. So Robinhood is a good, broker to trade options very easily. But I would not personally invest in the Robinhood stock because they have a massive percentage of payment for order flow in their business model. But as you can see here, that first question, should I be buying now? You had an opportunity to buy at 10:55 in the morning to start your position for anybody new to the channel. Down 4.2%. So these are the times you need to be buying and, adding to your position slowly because this stock was literally at, 1620 just yesterday. So high volatility in the short term, but I'm telling you, we're going to build stability with more insiders buying this company. Another question I'm going to be answering off the YouTube channel. So guys, I'm answering your questions. So be sure to drop me a comment if you have any questions. I will be commenting back to as many people as I possibly can. And if I see a good question, I'm going to bring it up on these YouTube videos. So another person asked, what's the possibility the bank charter won't go through? So as you can see here, we're going to cover that question. This analyst is positive on SoFi stock as bank charter comes within reach. So we can see here, Rosenblatt analyst Sean Morgan rates SoFi shares a buy along with a $30 price target. Guys, that's almost 100% upside from the prices right now. Investors could be pocketing gains of over 100% should Horgan's forecast hit the mark over the next 12 months. So if you've been following my last couple of videos, I'm giving a bullish price target on the next 12 months of $45. That is a potential triple your money, guys. That is absolutely insane. That would be lapping the NASDAQ and S&P 500 by 4 whole years. It took the S&P and the NASDAQ 5 years to pull a triple. So just understand these are incredible gains in 12 months if, the $45 price target does go through. Horgan recently sat down with CEO Noto for a fireside chat during which Noto laid out his thoughts on where SoFi is today and where this fintech stock is heading in the future. So guys, this is going to cover that question of what is the possibility the bank charter won't go through. This is what CEO Anthony Noto said. There is no challenger bank better positioned to secure a bank charter. This is quoted from the CEO of SoFi. So guys, this is only information I can really give to you. Take that information, absorb it, and, put that into your investment thesis. This is really good news in my opinion. And understand, this is the exact same analyst giving us a buy rating. We only have 2 buy ratings. Nobody knows exactly why we're only getting 2 buy ratings and Airbnb and Snowflake are getting over 20 buy ratings. I believe it's just part of manipulation with the SPAC stock, and also the competitor banking industry is not going to give us buy ratings because SoFi is coming for their heads very, very quickly. So you're not going to get buy ratings from JP Morgan, Citi, Bank of America, or any, company like that. You're just going to get these hedge funds and like analysts like Rosenblatt, Wolf, you're not going to get the big bank. Speaking of growth, let's speak a bit about the growth from 620 million in revenue in 2020. Horton estimates that SoFi will grow about 58% this year to 979 million, then roughly triple that sum over the next 3 years until by 2024, SoFi will be pulling down as much as 2.86 billion in annual revenue. So guys, this is a very important part of their investor presentation. This was actually made, about 6 months ago. They're on track to exceed 3 million members in 2021, up 75% after 6 consecutive quarters of accelerating year-over-year growth. This has actually been up to 8 consecutive quarters of accelerating year-over-year growth. Guys, they just hit about 2.5 million members. They are going to surpass 3 million members this year heading into the NFL season. We already know that SoFi has 2 NFL teams in play in their SoFi Stadium, guys, also hosting the 2022 Super Bowl. We're going to see massive signups heading into next year. And in my opinion, we could potentially top out at 5.5 million members next year. This is going to be massive cross buying, massive revenue increase, and they could potentially be underestimating their numbers. So basically the 4 major catalysts we have, of course, the bank charter approval, which will double 2022 EBITDA projections from 200 million to 450 million by the end of 2022. So guys, this is going to put them towards profitability much quicker. The CEO did say they will reach profitability in 2023, but if the bank charter goes through and they do see accelerating growth, it is possible maybe in the second half of the year they break even and start turning a profit in 2022. So very close to profitability. Student Loans CARES Act extension being removed in 2022. This will be a big revenue boost. Understand, they took a $40 million hit, guys, from this CARES Act being in place, okay? They kept extending it. Biden just kept extending these student loan repayments, and they weren't able to raise guidance for this year, and that's a big reason why we sold off from earnings. So these are 2 massive catalysts, okay, giving us big revenue boosts, big EBITDA boosts, bank charter, and the CARES Act being removed. SoFi Stadium perks and signups, 2 NFL teams, plus the overall NFL Super Bowl. You're going to see massive marketing going on the entire year, guys. There's a marketing team in play for the SoFi Stadium itself to gather massive signups. This is going to be massive data analytics gathered, allowing more customers to use the product and more cross-selling going on. Lower customer acquisition going on. It's just a revolving circle. This is what they call the wheel route, you know, with their extensive product offerings, you know, just continuously offering more products. It's the wheel cycle. And this is another catalyst that I'm putting down that is not a guarantee, but SoFi CEO Anthony Noto knows that we want this bad. Margin trading and options trading. This is a possibility in 2022 after bank charter will be a serious blow to Robinhood, because Robinhood is really the only broker for the young, crowd, 18 to 25, really going after that options trading on Robinhood, and they're making a ton of money off payment for order flow. This could also be a significant boost once the margin trading and options, potentially happens. I know Anthony Noto is working on it, but I'm telling you right now, the bank charter is the magical key for the SoFi stock that has to go through before anything else can go through. And you heard it for that person asking the question from the CEO. There is no better, challenger of banks, better position to be accepted for a bank charter. Very great sign, guys. My opinion, I think it's going to go through in 2021. I don't have a direct month on it. I don't have an exact month, but I'm believing 2021 it's going to happen. And the last catalyst is $2.4 billion in cash. You're seeing a lot of catalysts coming up with major acquisitions. Square just did more acquisitions. PayPal's making acquisitions. Guys, we're going to have $2.4 billion in cash by the end of the year. I believe they're not going to, put out any news on acquisitions or acquisitions they plan to target until the bank charter goes through. This is the main fundamental catalyst that has to go through before SoFi gets rolling. So in my opinion, this is the best time to be buying SoFi stock for the future. Anyone new to the channel, guys, we have tons and tons of in-depth analysis. And if you watch this last specific video right here, there is a analyst from Motley Fool. He called out Square stock at $11, 30x'd his money, and he said SoFi is his next 10x opportunity, guys. This gentleman has been in the stock market industry for over 10 years. He's calling for a 10x, said this is one of the best SPAC stocks inside of the market right now. He's loading up the boat for the past couple of months. This is the time to be buying. So be sure to take a look at the other videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And once again, don't forget to leave me a comment. I'm going to be commenting back to as many people as I possibly can. And I hope you have a great day.